My news, my weather, my investigations. KCRA 3 News at 10 on My 58.
Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Brandy Cummings. Many communities remain left in the dark. That as power outages in the Sierra continue. PG&E says 30,000 customers are still without power after days of heavy snowfall and fallen trees. We want to show you a live look at the company's outage map. Some of the biggest impacts are in orange here. Right now, we know more than 14,000 customers in Nevada County are without power now. In El Dorado County, 9,200 customers are impacted, and in Placer County, 6,000. Viewers are continuing to send us photos showing the severe impacts from the storm. Sarah Johnson and her neighbors took these photos of fallen power lines in Georgetown. You can see the power lines on the streets and in the snow on the sidewalk there. And check out this picture sent to KCRA. The homeowner says during the storm, this tree fell through his cabin. This was in El Dorado County. Neighbors and emergency crews help him remove it. And that is just one story of how communities are helping each other during this time. KCRA 3's Orko Manna is now live in Georgetown with more now on how people are dealing with the impact of the storm. Oh, Orko?
Well, Brandy, we're seeing people come here to this gas station to stock up on fuel and water, but back at their homes, they're still dealing with no power and downed trees. That's why some people have stepped up to help. A generator chugs along in the backyard of this Georgetown home, powering only a few things inside.
This single light right here, that helps us to see.
Sarah Johnson has been living in darkness since the power went out on Sunday because of the massive winter storm. But what's more concerning to her are the downed power lines and fallen trees. We saw these power lines in the middle of the road, and these branches fell into the wires in front of Johnson's home.
Sleepless nights, a lot of them, because you hear the snow coming down and you're not sure if it's going to be a branch or a tree.
Others are still stuck in their homes because of the damage. That's why Logan Rush has been using shovels, chains, and chainsaws to help those in need, clearing debris from the roads and driving people to get much-needed supplies. These are photos Rush took earlier this week before he cleaned up the streets.
I've been leaving my house at around 8 and then coming back around 8 and just all day running back and forth to the gas station, to the grocery store, you know, just keeping people moving.
And this isn't part of Rush's job. He's doing this all out of the goodness of his heart.
It's just what you have to do up here, you know. If there's people that can't make it, you gotta do what you can to help them. It's just really important in this community.
We appreciate them. Thank you.
The Georgetown Gas and Go set up this donation box for people like Rush, who they're calling unsung heroes.
They've been doing endless work around here, cutting trees, getting people out of their driveways, bringing supplies to families, and they're doing it all on their own time. And so we thought we could give back to them.
A simple way to say thank you that's not going unnoticed.
It's just been really eye-opening how great the community is up here.
These acts of kindness, a reminder that there can be light even in the darkest of times.
It really truly gives me hope that there are good people in this world.
The Gas and Go has also set up a Venmo account where you can donate money, and that's just another way that they are helping these people, these unsung heroes, either get reimbursed for gas or other expenses. Reporting live in Georgetown tonight, Orko Manna, KCRA 3 News.
Orko, so good to see that community coming together there. Thanks so much for that live report. There are several community resource centers that have been set up by PG&E. That includes the Pollock Pines Community Center, the Pleasant Valley Community Hall in Placerville, and the Madeline Helling Library in Nevada City. We do have much more on our website, kcra.com.